This episode brought to you by America.
Coming up on the show, we have a leaderboard update, and we're introducing the first ever Buckin' Around Buckathalon. All that and more starts right now. Stay tuned. We're Buckin' Around live on Twitch. Almost a disaster.
Welcome to Buckin' Around, everybody, your one-stop shop for everything buck hunters need to know, coming at you with a brand new angle this week.
Woo!
My name's Calvin Fletcher, joined, as always, by Mike Colesworthy.
Hello, hello.
David Gonzalez is in the production blind.
Hello there.
Jess Petro, our social media manager, is joining us in the chat and on stream.
Hello.
That was
Hello.
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 And we'll be joined by a new face, well, or an old face, I guess, later on in the episode, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Last time on the show, of course, we had the bean battle where Mike hilariously lost round after round after round and ate a very disgusting amount of
Yeah, there's not many left.
wonderful jelly beans.
Not a whole lot left.
That was pretty brutal.
That was,
If I'm being honest, that was
horrible.
pretty
I
brutal.
felt terrible for you. I felt terrible afterwards. I don't know how you must have been with 30 beans in you.
Pure entertainment.
Anyway, this
not
week
good.
we're going to be playing a new game. As Mike said, we're going to be getting into our first Buckathalon. Before
Yeah.
we do that, though, we're going to do a leaderboard update. Mike, what time is it?
I'll tell you what time it is, Callum. It's lead.
Tradition, guys, we are going to be doing the leaderboard update game, so let's jump into that while Mike gets set up and ready to go.
That's right. We talk about big buck players while we ourselves are playing big buck.
I see
There
we've
we
got
go.
a few of you guys in the chat. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, everybody. Welcome
Pleasure
to
to
the
see
show.
you. We got Federico, Ali,
Woo.
Julia's in here.
All right.
All right. Now, where do we want to start? Let's go into American skill-based players. Sound good?
Let's hear it. Wait.
No.
I want to know those numbers, Callum.
You know the numbers, Mike.
Do I know the numbers?
I hope so.
Can somebody give us the numbers? Jesse.
3,519 is this week's.
3,519.
Now, what about last week's?
3,000 something. The point is, we have an increase of 211 players, which is awesome. So welcome everybody to the contest.
Trying to do the math in my head, it's not working too well.
Don't
so I'm just
worry
gonna
about
go
it,
into
yeah.
the skill-based players, guys. Of course, number one, leading the way, Mike. Ryan Hodgson still sitting in number one. Now,
You didn't even let me guess.
let's be honest. Now, with that though, I'd like to point out Trevor Gartner has been seen to be playing.
It's like a Sasquatch sighting.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that Trevor Gartner is a mythical beast that
Continue.
he makes these rare appearances, dominates, and then Yeti walks into the forest again.
Yeti walks into the forest. All right. Hey, Drew Baldock joining us for the first time live.
Hey!
These guys need to realize they are DST, not CST right now. What? No, what?
Say what?
Drew, what is, hold on.
Central Time Zone. It is 7 o'clock.
We are definitely Central Time. What's DST?
DST?
Anyone heard of it? No? All right, well, Drew, I need you to tell me what
Canadian Standard Time? I don't know.
DST is. Nonetheless, Ryan Hodgson sitting at number one. As I said, Trevor Gartner started to play, and I was checking in on his scores today. He is number one in bighorn sheep, Irish elk, and number two in whitetail. So he's definitely creeping. So we might see for the first time. Yeah, why are you playing shootout?
That's a good question, Callum.
Okay, well, whatever. Don't answer. We'll just
Just
let it
so
go.
that I get this extra chance to. There you go.
Just self-redemption.
Got it.
Okay. Anyway, as I said, Ryan Hodgson number one. Trevor Gartner is finally trying to sneak up. Might knock Ryan Hodgson out of his place.
That would be amazing.
I want to get through to the rest of this board, so I'm going to take a glance away from the chat for just a second, guys, and get through the rest of these. Philip Boupré sitting at number three, slipping down a spot, and of course, I've been saying for the last few weeks, Philip has been playing over at Ryan Hodgson's Furies, but of course he is not. He corrected me. They are just friends and play relatively locally, a few hours away. James Kennington coming in number four. Rogelio Anguiano slipping down to five. A lot of names moving down here, which would suggest a lot of upward momentum, but out of these top 12, there really isn't too many players going up. We really only have two players going up here, but we've got six or seven going down. 6 or 7. You heard me say 6.
With an I. Yeah, Matt Peterson he's our guy, the bearded fellow with the headphones. every year comes, makes a commanding performance. I think that this year, I would expect a big performance out of him at the main event.
And of course, all those upward moving arrows are in the right side with 13 through 24. We've got Samantha Intriari. Actually, only 3 of these guys moving up. Travis Pastrana slipping down to 23rd place. Still looks like he's trying. Mike's got a second chance with the other gun.
Dope
Misses
pass.
his first one, gets this second. All right, Mike. Little redemption, not too
Yeah.
bad.
That's what I call a dope pass.
This could be a spawn of a new game mode that we have.
Single player shootout.
Single shootout.
Single player shootout. All right, you know what? We're not going to get through these boards in time. Let's jump over to the wild card. American wild card players. Steve Herring has moved into that #1 spot, knocking Mike Forrest out for the first time, I believe, in weeks.
Wow.
Timothy O'Malley slipping down to #3, and Dan Brown, which would mean Steve Herring made quite a stomping ground out of these top few players, taking into that #1 spot. Jub on tour still moving down, but we've got some other names moving on up. Brady Sobiak, of course, slipping into that 9th place, booting Scott Bagley down into 10th. Schnitzer, Eric, you're my boy, but you're slipping. Going down to 11th. Hope to see you coming back on up. Wesley Akers moving to 18th. As the wild cards, I think, have the most movement out of all of these boards. Of course, it's your skill, or not skill-based, it's your points-based leaderboard. So these can shift so dramatically week after week, as you guys are seeing right here. I'd love to go to my land down under and check in.
From a land down under. I know you're waiting on it.
Who sings that? That's
Help us out, chat.
anyone, someone.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get it. Before we get on, oh, CDT is what he meant, Central Daylight Time.
Oh.
And then of course West Coast is in PDT. We like to say you guys are all crazy, and we are right with the CST.
Yeah.
Moving into the Australian skill-based players, just about no movement here. Glenn Rattray, Mick Hassler, Renee Brooks fighting in for that top spot. Glenn Rattray securing it with a little bit of movement from 6 to 9. We've got Neil Aitken moving up to 6th. Theo Hardy dropping down to 7th. Chris Wilson moving to 8th. And Glenn W. doing a little do-si-do and moving down to 9th.
Glenn W., what is your last name?
And jumping over to our wild cards, Renee Brooks is securing that first spot. So if the tournament were to end right now, we would have 4 players from Australia. We would have Courtney McLaughlin, Mark Santander, Renee Brooks, and Glenn Rattray. Of course, they've got till October 2nd. You're not doing the 2 guns anymore.
I'm not. I don't have my dough pass.
As I said, if the tournament ended right now, those would be our 4 players. We've got till October 2nd, so this could still go anywhere.
Yeah.
On this board, the only movement we have is 6 and 7 doing a little flip. Kudu Hallis and Theo Hardy. I would like to point out, Sean Chadwick has given me a new name to admire
What is it
over.
this time?
4 to the chaw, I was sure.
I'm not
Don't
sure what
understand.
that is.
I feel like you'll have to explain it to me, and once you explain it to me, Sean, I'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. But because you've got to explain it, I've got to be 3 out of 10? 3 out of 10?
Yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Sean, I expect better of you.
4 to the jaw? I don't-
4
I
to
don't
the
know.
jaw,
Maybe.
4 to the floor, 4 to the
Don't-
door.
What is
Moving
going
right
on?
Moving on. Let's check in with our Canadian qualifiers. Our very own Drew Baldock is in first place as he's in the chat. Drew, pleasure to have you with us. Brendan Dogger-Walk still playing into that 2nd spot. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys going toe-to-toe? I meant toe-to-toe. Going toe-to-toe and giving us a hell of a shootout to see which one of you guys come, if that's the way you guys decide to settle it. But
Yeah.
most importantly, very excited to see Lauren Hope climbing this leaderboard.
Yeah, Lauren Hope, I think, Drew, I know that you have an understanding with Brennan, but what if Lauren
Yeah, you know what?
is
That's a good point.
the top qualifier? What
Yeah.
do you do then?
Yeah, we brought that up a few weeks ago, Drew. If, as Mike said, if Lauren qualifies in on that #1 spot, what the hell are you going to do? Are you going to include her in the shootout tournament? Do you just do the gentlemanly thing and give it to her? Or do you say, listen, no?
You know what? Something tells me that he would do the Canadian thing and be polite.
Oh, is that Max
You
Destruction?
stereotyping over there, Mike?
I mean, it's a positive stereotype, right? Does it count?
Can we just give a big shout out to Max Destruction 9 joining us on the chat? For the
Max,
first
my
time?
Max.
dude.
Pleasure to have you with us, Max. But for now, we've got to keep going through these leaderboards because I know we're diddly-daddling. So jumping over to the global top 24, Ryan Hosden is taking. Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's go to the ladies.
Let's go to the ladies. Gave him a hell of a
getting
shout
ahead
out
of us
last
here?
week. The ladies' skill-based players have not had much action, just the bottom 2. Jess Schoss and Jill Sands have moved into 11th and 12th, which means 2 players have been kicked out of the top 12. Melinda Van Humiston still in that number 1 spot. Lindsay Garver and Samantha Intriari close behind. Kylie Hodsden and Christy Carroll. God, this top 12 is stacked. I love the ladies tournament this year. You guys are going to put on a hell of a show in Austin. I can't wait to see all of you guys. But for now, we're going to jump over to the wild cards where Shirley Ann McMurtry is still holding on to that number 1 spot.
Shirley Ann.
Something I would like to point out, number 2, Jess Schoss made her first appearance in the ladies skill-based players, coming in at 11th place, but 2nd in the wild cards.
You know what's got to be kind of inconvenient about being Shirley Ann McMurtry? You can't make that joke from Airplane where you say, "Don't call me Shirley." Shirley, you're joking. Don't call me. Oh wait, that's my name.
Anyway, moving right along. Round of
Somebody's gonna understand that.
No, I'm
joke.
sure everyone will
These kids
understand.
are too young, I tell you.
Or you're just too old, dare I say it.
Shut up!
You whippersnappers!
Get off my lawn!
All right, Jess Schoss coming in number 2. Rhonda Doyle moving down to 3rd. Jill Sands also making an appearance in the wild cards, and of course Jill Sands securing that 12th spot in the in the skill-based players. Mike's put down his gun, so I'm going to try and rattle through this as quickly as possible. We're going to jump around, skip a couple names. Christina Eddy, though, making a
Christina.
huge
Are you
climb
out there?
up to 10th place. Christina, I know I've been nagging you, and I know you've been telling me week after week, I'm going to get there, I'm going to play, I promise, and I'm glad you're actually out doing it. Jub still slipping down, as we said, but Holly Katia. Holly Katia moving up to 13th place. Allie Gillis climbing. Julia Wilmot slipping down as always.
Oh.
Sarah Brooks,
Are you out there? Ooh.
And 23rd
That
and
was a
24th,
burn.
of course, no movement, but those 2 spots are irrelevant when trying to qualify as a wild card.
That's true, yeah. You want to make sure you got one of the numbers in white.
And to prevent Mike from standing around for too much longer, we're going to take a look at the global top 24. I swear,
Let's do it.
I should be an auctioneer. Just how quick I can rattle these
Hey,
off.
man.
You know what? We're seeing a huge jump here in the Australian players. CJE must not be too happy with us because he's been slipping down to that 19th spot, further and further from RAR, who has secured his spot in number 8 right now.
They must have lost their best friend bracelets or something. I don't know.
Their best friends bracelets is what did it. Okay, I like that. But, of course, we've seen the Australians putting up a hell of a performance here. We've got Mark Santander, Will Bromley, Sean Chadwick, Headshot Howie, Baz Russell, huge names that we're very familiar with. Of course, can't forget about John Dixon and Christopher Emery. Am I missing anyone? Mark Coxell.
Yeah.
Mark Coxell. The
Yeah.
last one in the Australians. The rest of them are...
All these names are getting you so close
Hey,
to saying bad
Just
words
so you guys
today.
know, men at work are the ones who
Men
sing
at
"I Came
Work.
from the Land Down Under."
Ah, that was on the tip of my
Thank you,
tongue.
thank
Thank you,
you.
Jess.
And Callum, Drew's wondering if your mom is a gem because that's what he hears.
Oh, Drew.
And I think that was a
Drew.
your mom comment there.
I don't... Drew.
Direct dig
I
to your
am
mother.
so incredibly impressed that you remember that I taught you that phrase. But no, we live in Wheaton, Drew. So moving along, we've got American players all over the leaderboard. We'll be giving you guys some love later on. But for now, let's jump into the Buckshot of the Week. Jess, why don't you walk us through that?
Take it away.
Yeah, our Buckshot of the Week is coming from Chris Hardwick. You guys might know him as the host of Talking Dead, also Talking Bad, that comes on after Breaking Bad. Pretty legit fellow, marrying Lydia Hurst in the coming weeks and hanging out with their big buck machine they just got. So they're pretty stoked on that.
Yeah, that was very, very cool.
Check out that wallpaper though. Could we just talk about
Everybody's
this funky
commenting on the wallpaper.
I know.
Yeah.
That is a pretty funky wallpaper.
It's the
trippy.
carpet from The Shining.
Yeah, apparently they
very
wanted
cool,
the
yeah.
carpet. Apparently they wanted the carpet, but the carpet was a bit too pricey, so they settled for the wallpaper, and that is a true fact.
You know what? Long story short, we're best friends with Chris Hardwick.
Right.
Long story
sorry,
short,
Julius
he's
is very
Mike
angry.
Holdsworthy's roommate.
Yeah, right. We're like this, me and Chris. Hey, Chris. So thank you for that buckshot. What do you say, Callum? Should we jump into the events?
Oh,
I think
I would
we
love
should.
to. I would love to, Mike.
I've been waiting all week for this.
Okay, all right. So, hey, listen, guys. I don't know about you, my fellow internet bar patrons, but we here at Buckin Around have been absolutely captivated by the drama that is unfolding at Rio this summer.
That's right. We'd love to refer to it as something a little bit more specific, but in threat of being sued, we're just going to refer to it as something that starts with an O and ends with Joe Olympics.
We've been so inspired, in fact, that we've decided to host our own international sporting event right here on today's episode.
And it comes complete with hastily built facilities and poisonous water.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, grab your flags, grab your family heritage by the cojones, because the opening ceremony for the first ever Buckin' Around Buckathalon is about to begin.
Oh, yeah.
Hello and welcome to the first ever Buckathalon. I am your bargain bin Bob Costas, David Gonzalez. As you can see, a parade of nations is underway, a whopping 2 world-class athletes representing. And as many proud nations have entered the stadium, we are being welcomed by thunderous applause. Representing America, all the way from St. Louis, Missouri, he likes his tacos hot and his women's hotter. The marvelous, the magnificent, the mythical, Mike Colesworthy!
Yay!
And coming in all the way from the far, far away land of Brighton, England,
Get out of my shot,
Oh,
Mike.
God.
the courageous, the confident, the charismatic, Callum Fletcher!
Yay! I'm having so much fun!
As they make their way to their designated areas, we will be treated to a musical performance by the always dazzling Buck.
Everything's all right. Just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Could somebody help me down?
This guy.
Hear me complain, 'cause I got friends who know where the whiskey drowns.
All right, that's enough. That's enough of that. Okay, we're done with that one. Okay, moving right along.
Okay, all right. Sorry, we were all tangled up. That's fine. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, keep taking some
Absolutely
chugs of those
enchanting,
beers.
Buck. That was beautiful. Let's throw it down to the field for our first event of the games, a personal favorite of mine that combines best elements of swimming and hunting. Long-distance swunting.
Oh God.
All right. So before we begin our first event, I would like to introduce to you, dear viewers, our illustrious panel of judges from around the world. Hailing from the distant land of Jessicopia, the lovely Jess Petro.
Woo-woo! Live from Jessicopia, people.
And from the not-so-distant land of the Dominican Republic, the Honorable, do you hear my voice? Honorable David Gonzalez.
Oh, well, thank you. Hi.
And the Queen of Rainbows and Potatoes herself, Her Royal Majesty, Jessie Gilmeister.
Woo!
She doesn't
Thank you.
speak.
Thank you. David, I'm going to throw it back to you, buddy.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mike. And as judges, we will be paying attention to 2 major factors here. Actual in-game performance and style. Because in these games, style is the only thing that can save you from what will likely be a dismal shot report. Following each event, we'll hold up a scorecard, 1 through 10. Whoever has the most points by the end of the games will earn the coveted gold medal.
Sorry, are we distracting people?
Let's show them the gold medal here.
All right, here we go.
Yes, isn't that lovely? And as Ricky Bobby taught us, if you're not first, you're last. Second place will get the garbage medal. A stinky piece of jewelry that will surely bring shame to your countries and loved ones.
Everyone's probably wondering why we're all wearing this stuff already. Why did these guys put on goggles?
They're about to find out. Oh,
To
boy.
add insult to injury, second place comes with this jungle roar.
Where's the... Oh, here.
Yes, a harshly salted licorice straight from Sweden.
It's wrapped in paper right now.
And thanks to the lovely Susie for this little piece of motivation.
Ugh.
Oh my God, Mike, come on. You live in a barn? Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Keep it going.
Okay. Now,
Come on, guys. Keep it together. You got this.
Okay. Moving to swunting.
Oh, yeah.
In this event, Callum and Mike will be standing as far away from our Big Buck HD the cord will allow them to do. And they will be hunting
take our
from this
mics off.
unprecedented distance. To make this even more challenging, they will be wearing, as you can see, the fashionable and economic ergonomic swim goggles. Why, you ask? Because things might get a little wet.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's already getting a little toasty foggy. All right, we got.
These actually really do kind of
All
screw with
right,
your
hold
vision.
on, hold on. We gotta take our mics off because there's danger here.
I'm already unmiked.
Oh, good.
Danger!
Danger!
Watch yourself!
What are you doing down there? All right.
Okay.
So
We gotta stand as far away as possible.
Okay. What are we doing? Bighorn?
All right, you guys
Sure, yeah.
prepared? Are you
Are we doing a lean?
as taut as possible?
Yeah, well, we're good.
All right, looks like the competitors are at their marks. So without further ado, let's get this first event underway.
Don't mist us, like actually do the sprayer.
Oh, I can't. It's just the mist.
Oh, it's just the mist?
That's okay.
That's okay. It's gonna mess with you guys.
Can you make sure you get him too? And I see you're close to me. If I only get hit, I'm gonna be furious.
Make sure you guys are talking because they can't hear us.
It's cold. Oh god! Oh no! It's really. Oh god! No! Oh no! How did you not get anything? Okay. It's so cold. All right.
Oh,
Judges. We're sending it to the judges.
Yeah, we gotta send it to the judges.
yes, let's send it to the judges. So let's score first for Mike Colesworthy. What would you give
Oh,
Mike?
it's out of 10, right?
Yeah, it's out of 10.
We should have brought 10.
I'm gonna go with a big fat 4.
Big fat 4. Oh, okay. I am giving him a 7.
A 7.
A 4, 7, and a, what is that?
A 5.
4, 7,
Five
and
seems
5.
size. 5 seems ambitious.
All right. What about
Okay.
Callum?
And Callum, let's get
With
him
Callum,
in here.
I'm gonna go for a 4.3.
4 points.
Okay, how am I getting a 4? I got Bucks and I got sprayed more than Mike.
And
And I'm getting lower than him?
You know what?
Let me tell you
What
what, because
is
of
this?
facial
Why did I
hair.
have this on?
This
I'm gonna-
is rigged.
I'm gonna give him a 5 as well.
This is so rigged. I said
I
this
like being
before
a
the
judge.
show
This is
started
fun.
that it would be rigged.
Looks like Jesse has given him a 4. I gave you a lower score because
I got sprayed more
It looks
and I got more points.
Callum, you're a crybaby. That's why you're getting lower.
Neither did I. I don't know. But I still got more points. Oh, this is rigged. This is so rigged.
All right, let's move. Let's move on to the next event.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Moving along to our second event. Things are about to get
Oh,
a
boy,
little
this is this one?
fabulous.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Welcome, ladies and gents, to freestyle dance nastics.
Dance nastics.
The rules in this one is simple. They play big buck and they dance. Whoever does it best wins.
This is so unfair.
Because of my dance moves?
Yes! I needed to score big in swunting.
Okay, what are we doing this one?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You guys can mic back up now.
Yeah, I got mine on.
Oh, you are.
Thank you
Wow,
for the heads up, Drew.
swunting actually,
do
swat
you say?
actually has
I don't
meaning
want- I
in
mean, you
Canada
can-
apparently.
you can go
Oh,
Just read
swunt
that.
actually.
Yeah, don't-
Actually means
Yep,
something.
Yep, let's just not say that.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's literally
Here
just
in
swimming and
America,
hunting.
it just means swimming hunting, Drew. We
Right.
swear.
Okay, all right. So, what do we want to do? Elk? How about elk?
Let's do elk.
All right.
I gotta think of a move.
Time for some dance nastics, ladies
Can I
and
get?
gents.
I can't really
Now
run.
make sure you keep your eyes on each individual
Oh,
player.
boy.
You will be basing them on their individual dances.
If only we had a separate camera just for my booty.
Can we twerk while we're doing? No. Just
Are you
kidding.
There's
asking for a
dangerous
10?
trophy on this one.
This feels loose. I don't
All right.
I literally have no idea what. This feels so ridiculous.
Come on,
Ooh,
let's
yeah.
get some
Oh,
twerking
can I go
in
for that back one?
there.
Mike, stop dancing and I don't
Oh,
out.
he did start dancing.
Can I? The most absolute ridiculous.
Oh,
It's over.
oh, and
Stop
he's
going
going
for
the bonus
No, he's
points.
good. That's the round was done.
That was fun.
This is.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh,
This is
moving
fun.
back to the. All right, let's.
I
Let's
felt
do
like I was a little
Where
bit
does
harsh
Gilmeister
during the
got a new fake
swunting,
leg?
so
She's got
I'm
two
gonna
of
go.
them.
Who are we
Baba Mm. Oh,
judging
Ganoush?
first?
Let's do.
Mike?
Let's
I don't know.
let's
Someone
do.
said you got a fake leg.
Let's do Callum first.
Doesn't even
Let's-
Oh, well,
matter,
hold
it's
on
rigged.
then. Okay, hold on.
broken.
Okay, Callum, because you stopped dancing mid-event, I'm
So
gonna have to
did
give you a
Mike!
6.
He literally aimed and stopped
Oh.
moving too. This
Maybe
is so rigged. I'm telling you guys.
You can't.
Mike, you literally stopped with me to shoot the same one.
You know what?
And
I'm
yet
gonna
I get docked for it.
I'm gonna give
telling
Callum
you.
some whining points.
I think
Yeah.
there's. You know what?
Solid
There's
7.
This is
He gets whining
ridiculous.
points.
It's better than cheating points.
there's
like
a
you guys
reason.
are giving Mike.
There's a reason they don't put mics on the competitors in Rio because this is exactly what we have. All right.
All right, Jesse, what are you giving Callum?
Callum?
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh boy. What's our last one?
Callum, I'm giving a 6.
Thank you.
It would have been higher if
No,
you
it
hadn't
wouldn't
dove
have.
out.
Yeah, see, the Jesses are on the same wavelength right now with you,
dove
Cal.
out, man.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry,
let's-
that's a big
I dote
mistake.
out the first one and still got less points than him, but I still got more points in game. I'm just saying it looks mighty suspicious to the
Well,
athletes.
Mike still got more than you.
I'm taking complaints up with the
I'm
board.
giving Mike an 8 because he kept that booty shaking
That's
the
right, I
entire
did.
time.
He didn't.
That's
He literally stopped.
He did.
How
You're
you
lying.
know?
I was
He kept
watching
his
the whole
booty
thing.
shaking the entire time as he's
I was
standing
watching-
still,
Hey,
hunting.
Callum,
Come on.
let me ask you
Callum, don't be a poor sport,
this.
okay?
When a gymnast ends on a pose, does that mean they stopped doing
You
gymnastics?
didn't
No.
end in a pose though. You stopped halfway through.
I was posing.
This is rigged.
And I am giving Mike a. He's tied in this one for you. With
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, you're both
David,
sevens.
a fair judge. A fair judge.
I do what I can.
No,
We are all fair judges.
The
We have to
representative from the
sign
Dominican
a thing
Republic
that
has
says
a
we
very
don't cheat.
fair mind. That's good.
I'm giving him a 6.5 because he didn't do out, but you also didn't hit anything.
I did too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
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 Can we get a replay?
No.
Can we
No.
get a replay?
No.
All right.
You didn't hit anything the first one either. I just. like
Ooh,
to
what's the
remind
third event? What's the
judges-
third event?
Okay,
I spoke
yeah.
with my management.
Judge speaking.
No, I've spoke with the management, and my manager would like me to let you guys know that we're based on skill and style. Just a reminder
Okay,
going
we'll
into game
keep
3.
that in mind for the third event,
Just a
Cal.
reminder.
Yes, for
Okay.
our final.
All right.
We will keep that in mind for our final event.
all right.
Before we get into
Which
Yes.
is a doozy.
Hey,
No.
hold on.
No. Whoa.
Oh,
Cool your
hey,
jets
whoa,
there,
man.
mister.
I am stopping.
So, before we move on to our final event, I'd like to thank our sponsor for the week, America.
Merca.
We've thanked Australia. We've thanked Canada.
ridiculous.
This week, we're thanking America.
Oh, wonderful.
That's right, Callum. America is wonderful. Home of the brave, land of the free, and current leader in medals in Rio with 95, I believe, medals, 32 of which are glorious gold. Guess what place? Guess who's in second place?
No.
Great Britain.
Okay.
Great Britain.
Yeah, and Britain is great.
Hey, wait. Stealing jokes is unsportsmanlike conduct. Okay? So here's to you. Where's my beer? Here's to you, America, you glorious land of champions and freedom and deep fried bite-sized cheeseburgers. This is for you. Hey, and if you'd like to sponsor us like America clearly has, and
We were reached out to
and
us.
they're very happy with. Reach out to us at sponsorship@playmechanics.com. It's a great way to get involved and become a part of the show, be immortalized on Twitch and YouTube. What more could you ask for?
That's all I would ask for.
Right.
My voice didn't scratch. That's all I'd ask for, Mike.
On with the games.
Yes.
Is
right.
As I
this is
said
the finals? This is the big one?
This is the big one.
This is the
Okay.
final. Okay.
Okay.
David, take it away.
Our final event here is quite a doozy. Welcome to track and field.
Well, that's not a very creative name at all.
I was about to say, who would have thought of that one?
Well, this event combines several different ones into one single event. First, the put shot. It's kind of like shot put, but instead of throwing a
spin.
big heavy ball, you just put a shot in you.
Put a shot in.
Our athletes will then spin 3 times, take the shot, grab a gun, and start running. They will run in place for the entirety of their turn, listening closely for the whistle.
There it is.
There it is. The whistle.
Sound like the whistle
There it
from
is,
the
there it is.
Titanic.
The whistle signals a virtual hurdle, so they will jump in midair to clear it or risk major deduction. Yes. All of this while hunting.
My chance of coming back.
This should be interesting.
Very intense, very intense. So as you can see, Callum and I are removing our mics one more time because Well, we didn't think about the
Danger!
spinning thing. The spinning thing would be a problem with these cords. So we're going to set these aside. Thank you very much,
before
Jesse.
we move on, we've got clear bias in the chat. That's all. Even Brucey's coming in. Rooting for Mike, 10-10-10. Stop trying to pay off the judges.
Hey, I haven't gotten any paychecks yet, all right?
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Well,
I take
so
bribes.
This is after we spin.
Yes, you spin first.
Yeah, spin first. That's right. I don't want to spin after taking a shot. Okay.
You know what? Instead of spinning 3 times, how about we tell you to stop spinning?
Nah, I like to spin 3 times. That sounds.
I am a judge, and I say spin till we say stop.
I second it, and I'm also a
Okay,
judge.
okay. You know what? This whole show has been...
What are we doing? We got to do it quick.
Okay, go.
Spin,
Spin.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Spin.
Let's go.
Spin. Spin.
Spin.
Blow the whistle when you're ready for them to stop.
Okay, can we do that? Okay. Oh, it's not even ready yet.
Go, go, go. Run, 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 run,
Oh,
run.
it's not.
Just keep.
This is. Oh, she didn't even go. I can't hit anything. Okay, nope. Alright.
Wow.
That was
nice
glorious.
work.
You did. Oh, okay, okay.
Alright, Mike's back on. Jameson really burns.
Let's do Mike first
That was
this
mine.
time.
Jameson really burns when you run and jump immediately after
I'm
taking a
gonna
shot.
go with a
immediately
10
after
for
spinning.
Mike.
You're gonna give Mike a 10.
I'm giving Mike a 10. I think he really put forth some great effort there, and I appreciate that about you, Mike. You look like you're sweating over there.
That's because he's out of shape, not because he's working hard.
Hey! Talk about unsportsmanlike conduct.
I'm actually giving Mike a 7. A 7.
seven.
You were a
I
little...
think all David gives out are 7s.
Hey.
It's almost like he only has one piece of paper over there.
No. Here, I have reasoning. You were a little late on some of the hurdles, and you did not perform quite as well as Callum.
That's fair.
So a solid
That's fair.
7.
That's fair.
Solid 7.
Solid
I'm
7.
sorry, Mike. I gave you a 3.
Ooh.
I definitely saw all of the hurdles you missed. And there were quite a few.
Wow.
All right. I'm sorry, man. You tripped all along that race.
Just to confirm, for those who can't hear because Jesse's not mic'd up, the reasoning for a 3 rank. You know what, Jesse? You can just talk into my mic.
He missed a lot of hurdles. From where I was, I could see him tripping everywhere. I'm sorry. Sorry,
Notice how
Mike.
Jess still gave you a 10 though? The other Jess?
Yeah.
I don't know if she saw the
Rigged bias, I'm telling you.
Hey, let's
And
It's
now,
not up to
and
me.
For Callum, I'm also going to give you a 10
Woo!
because I feel like you put in some great effort today, and I feel like I was a little harsh on you earlier.
Thank you, Jess. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay. So,
wait. You're giving Callum a 10?
I'm giving them both a 10.
Oh, okay. I give Callum a 9 on this one. You actually
oh
did
my
a really
gosh.
good job. Yes.
Did I lose this?
You
yes.
lost this one. Well, Jesse, what did you give?
Yeah, I was to say, moment of truth.
Callum.
I did give him an 8, but he's been whining this entire time.
Only because the BOC
Callum,
is rigged.
True Callum
So I
form.
gave him a 7, only because he definitely did the hurdles way better, and he actually got a buck.
If you guys don't hear
I
from
got
me,
a buck. Yeah, there was a buck.
Yeah, but I still got
He got a higher score.
You know what? That's fine. I'm
Awesome
not
job,
going
you
to
guys.
take the
That
Callum
was
route.
very
What?
entertaining.
If you guys don't hear from me,
Because of that,
Oh,
he's
no.
got 4.
who?
He does, instead of a 3. Because he
How do you
does
get?
Whoa,
What is
okay,
this?
okay,
This is
hold
what
on,
I'm
hold on.
talking
I'll take
about.
it. I'll
They're
take it.
changing scores.
baby. Like, hey,
Ah.
We are judges. We can do what we want.
I'm just saying, if you guys don't see me after tonight, the BOC
hey.
did something. Call the cops.
I think overall,
The
you just need
Buckathalon.
to give.
Oh, I can't say
Don't
the
say
other
the
one.
middle one.
Overall, I
Anyway,
think overall, I can kind of just need kudos for torturing themselves every week, honestly. Let's just be real here. They're the only two that have to eat crappy jelly beans or take shots of something and run around in circles. So
I would also like
thank
to
you
point out
guys.
that that's entirely Mike's sadistic mind.
Yes.
Hey, but you guys love it, right? I wish I could have a chat vote.
Have we finished scoring?
We are tallying the
Tallying
votes
up the
as we
votes?
speak.
Tallying the votes.
Oh man, I hope you have to eat this candy and not me. Have you tried it yet?
I have not tried it. We
Okay.
only have one piece of this
Only have
Swedish
one.
candy.
Who's the
Again,
winner?
it's pronounced jungle roar.
Jungle Roar. It's probably we're still probably butchering it just massively.
Probably.
Jungle
Yeah.
Roar.
Is
as the
someone
Swedes call
actually
it.
doing the math on these right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
have.
Yeah. We have
Yeah,
our
yeah.
top statistician, Matt.
Top statistician.
He's
Our
tallying
in-house,
the
our
votes.
in-house stats guy.
Tallying the votes.
That was a marvelous games.
That was fun. That was actually a lot of
I
fun.
feel
did
a
enjoy that.
great deal of
I could
honor.
use a spritz, not a spray, a spritz.
Cover your mic. Cover your mic.
Do it.
Oh, that's refreshing.
Wonderful.
That's very refreshing.
Okay, we have.
Moment.
Whoa.
The moment of. Oh boy.
Whoa. This,
Are
is
the
that a
results
point
in?
5?
Is this?
This is insanely
Oh
close.
my God.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Can we pray for a second?
Yes.
All right. What do we have?
In second place.
Oh God.
Hold on. Let me say.
There's
the
really no
scores first.
drama if you.
Let me say the scores first. First place has 58.5.
Oh boy.
Second place has 58.3.
What?
Yes.
Are you just making things up over there, statistician?
So close.
Nobody else gave point. Okay.
I did.
Jesse was giving points. All right,
Okay.
so let's get to
Oh,
it. Let's
yes,
get to
you
it.
did. Yes, you did. Okay.
In first place, with the coveted golden medal, Michael!
Hey, America!
And he wins again!
Yes.
Yay! Because you changed your score, Jess.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Why are we graduating?
All right. You know what? While everyone's still on this cam, this is. Why do I always end up having? Oh, there's tons. You can have one too, Mike. There you go.
Oh, they both
it
get
And
really
since
close.
You know what?
everyone gets one,
Sportsmanness. Or
I'll
what?
eat one
sportsmanship
virtually.
plus one might come
Sportsmanness.
second. Just a thought. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, these are the candies. They don't look like anything too much. We'll find out. Is that covered in salt or sugar?
Oh, God.
I
Is
think
that
it's salt.
I think it's
That's
salt.
salt.
It's okay. Well, all right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Bottoms up. Ah, guys,
Can
it's
you
pure
guys
salt.
give each other a good first and second place
Oh my
hug
God!
right
It's
now?
literally
Yes,
like a
give-
brick of salt.
As you're wincing,
First
hug.
and second place hug.
Sweden, what are you doing?
Why do you guys enjoy this?
Now
like-
it tastes better.
It does get better once the
Once
salt.
the salt's gone, but like crikey,
That's your attitude. Salty. And then when people get mad at you, and then
like
you get all
a
sweet.
Sour Patch Kid. Like a little Sour Patch Kid. All right. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap up this show. We're gonna switch back on over to camera 2. Jess, you can hang out by us. They're really not bad once you get the salt gone.
Yes,
It's
we're in
like-
this camera.
Right there.
This one?
That's
No,
one.
no,
That's-
you know,
Oh,
you're
we're in this one.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Anyway, guys, it's been an interesting episode. I got licorice in my teeth. Ooh, gross. It's been a fun episode. Been a run. Been a race.
been,
Been a
interesting.
jump. Been a hurdle. Didn't.
Nope.
Oh,
No,
God.
no, we're not going with that one. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure having you guys join us as always on twitch.tv/BigBuckHD. Make sure you guys follow all of our social medias. I don't have a list. I got licorice everywhere.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's all up in the
But
grill.
nonetheless, guys, hope to catch you guys right here next week, 7 p.m. Central Standard on Thursday, as always. I'm Callum.
I'm Mike.
I'm David.
I'm Jess.
I'm the other Jess.
And here's the other Jess. And we're bucking around. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
Good night.